Tonight on NewsCenter, the men and women's track team competed at the Marshall Invitational. Scooters have made an appearance on campus. A NewsCenter reporter sits down with an SGA member to talk about upcoming events. And the Campus Activity Board put on a Step Through History event. All of this and more tonight on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Logan Rout.
And I'm Clay Wallace.
Here's what's making headlines for February 13th, 2020.
The new MSU scooters provide students a new way of fast transportation around campus. Stephen Banks was able to find out more information on the scooters.
Scooters have officially arrived at Morehead State University. Businessman and owner of Harris Technologies in Ashland, Kentucky, Danny Harris, was able to secure a business license with Rowan County to bring scooters on campus. He came up with the idea when he took a work trip out of state.
I was traveling through, headed for South Dakota and stopped in Indianapolis at a mall there. And so anyway, looked out and I saw these, kids riding scooters everywhere. And I thought, wow, how cool is that?
Scooters allow students to get across the large campus in a short amount of time. MSU student Mitchell Pollard says the scooters are cheap unless you have too much fun on them.
It depends on your budget. If you just need to ride them to class 1 or 2 times, then they're not too expensive. It's like $1 to unlock, and then 15 cents for every minute you ride them. So it's not too bad.
Pollard says the scooter's max speed is 15 miles per hour, and MSU student Michael Hanshew says you have to use a specific app in order to activate the scooter.
So the scooter app is called Zip Rides, and what it does, it shows you GPS location and any scooters that are nearby, and you can click on the scooter to see how much battery it has and the last ride destination. And when you want to ride them, you can click scan to start ride.
Once the scooter is activated with the app, you have to push it to 5 kilometers per hour in order for it to move on its own. The scooters are also dropped off at specific locations.
They drop them off at the Fuzzy Duck and the intersection by Dairy Queen. So if you need a scooter, that's probably where you need to go look.
Harris says he plans on bringing more scooters to the campus further on in the spring. Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Stephen Banks.
For more information on the scooters, contact Harris Technologies at harristechnology@zoominternet.net or dial 606-694-6741.
Morehead State University's Master of Arts in Wellness promotion earned a spot in a recent ranking of the best online master's degree in health education from collegerank.net. Of the 15 universities highlighted, MSU placed number 14 and was the only Kentucky university to make the list. MSU's wellness promotion program combines skills of exercise testing and program planning for health promotion. This online program is created to help working professionals who want to provide a higher level of service to their clients and patients.
A new pizza restaurant is coming to Morehead. The daughter of the couple who own Frankie's Plaza and Club 169 will be opening her own pizzeria near Cave Run Lake, where the former Crossroads Diner used to be. Paige Odom and her family came up with the idea of opening a pizza restaurant as a way to expand their business. Odom will remodel the building with the revenue from her family's business. The pizzeria will feature free delivery around the lake and the areas along Kentucky 801. They will also serve different Italian-style dishes, and the pizza will be made with their family's special pizza sauce passed down from several generations. Odom plans to open the business this spring.
In celebration of Black History Month, MSU's Campus Activities Board and National Pan-Atlantic Council held an event last Wednesday. NewsCenter was there.
5, 6, 7, 8, and stop.
So this event is called Step Through History. It is a collaboration with CAB and National Pan-Atlantic Council, and we're talking about how STEP is incorporated into Black Greek life and where it originated from, which is Africa. I threw this event to celebrate Black History Month and to also get some recognition towards National Pan-Atlantic, because I don't know how well known they are known on campus, but I wanted to help them get more representation and show everybody what they're about.
My favorite part about tonight was, of course, seeing all the new people that came here and seeing people actually care about learning about history and also doing a fun activity out of it. And so seeing the new people from freshmen to even to seniors, welcoming them, actually having a conversation with them, and also seeing like performers actually tell the history of why they do certain things. What really inspired me to do this event was just from the fact of, one, I can collab with different other organizations and actually talk to different people and see like their experience and their background, their history about it. And along with, this is also like I said, stepping is also a positive thing for fraternities and sororities. And plus, I was like, plus we can teach people actual steps and stuff that people can actually be engaged with. And I was like, I can create my own step too. I was like, that's lit too, let's go. And so through this event, you got to see where the history background came from Africa all the way to present time and today.
I'm here with Jacelyn Hall. Jacelyn, can you tell us what the weather is going to be like for this week?
This week it's going to stay pretty cloudy and cold. One day this week it's going to be up to 60, but even though it's going to be warmer, it's going to be pouring the rain.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
More rain like the type of rain we've had this week with the flooding?
Probably, most likely it's going to be like that.
Well, this morning I was kind of hoping for a 2-hour delay, so we'll see what that brings.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, especially when you have those 8 a.m.s. They make me so tired with all the rain and the cold. It's the worst.
Oh, yes. Thanks, Jacelyn. When we come back, we have an interview with Levi Burton.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna...
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
On last night's newest show on MSU TV, What's Up Wednesday, Alyssa Williams sat down with student Levi Burton to talk about Tuesday Night Live at the BCM.
I'm here with Levi. Hi, Levi. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing pretty well. We're happy to have you on the show today.
I'm happy to be here.
So it's my understanding that you are a part of the BCM here on campus. So can you kind of like further explain that as if you were explaining it to someone who doesn't really know what that is?
Well, the BCM is the Baptist Campus Ministry. So it's a Christian organization based off of the KBC. And we're just, here to have community and fellowship with one another. And we have cool ways of reaching out with one another and to the community with like TNL, and of course we have our Bible study at prom. So there's those things, and it's just a place where we can go hang out and have fellowship, make friends, just to make a community.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. So TNL, I've heard a lot about it on campus, but I'm not really sure what exactly it entails. Can you explain on that?
TNL it's like Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
So we just we make skits and we make these things called fillers. which is basically just these videos that are like funny and like people do them. Actually, like that's what I do. Is I'm a part of the TNL team, and that's what I do. There is make fillers with them, and just to make people, it's just to make people laugh, to give people a break from the studying and the life of college, where you can go and be like, oh, this is a place where I can come and laugh and have a good time and kind of forget about what's happening in the world, because college is hard sometimes.
Definitely,
so.
I agree with that. So it's good to kind of like escape from everything.
Yeah.
And kind of like, yeah.
Absolutely. And
so like, how has being a part of this organization impacted your time as a college student?
Honestly, it impacted me because it helped me be a lot more extroverted and able to like make friends, because like you don't really think about it, but like when you set up in your dorm room, you don't really you're not really able to reach out. And I knew like fraternity life really kind of wasn't for me. Mm-hmm. So this was like a good alternative, because there's people there that you can go hang out with, you can have fun with, and you can make a community with without like really kind of like the financial commitment of a fraternity, because like really it's just free, like you can just go and hang out. Mm-hmm. And so that's what really helped me, because it helped me build like friendships and find friends and be extroverted. And honestly, like actually helped me get here, because I always kind of loved doing video and like editing and things like that. And so, I saw them doing that, and I was like, I kind of want to do something like that, but in a different sense. Mm-hmm.
We'll be right back with more news.
Yo, why are you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in your room and boom, chicks. That's what I'm talking about.
For students pursuing a career in the medical health field, come check out the new MSU Share Building. The Share Building is located right below St. Clair Hospital on Fleming Avenue. This building will offer students the chance to further their understanding of medical health and prepare them for a future with state-of-the-art hands-on classes.
We need you. We love you. In Morehead State University, we major in diversity.
We need you. We love you.
Hey everybody, I'm Jason Hall, and this is what's going on for weather at Morehead. Currently in Morehead, the current conditions are 36, it's cloudy, the humidity is 82, and the winds are 9 miles per hour. For our temperature map, in Paducah it is 36, Bowling Green it is 34, and Louisville it is 32. In Frankfurt, it is 33, Lexington, 37, London is also 37, Morehead is 36, and Ashland's at a high of 40. Tonight's forecast, there will be a few clouds. The low is 19, so make sure to break out your winter coats for sure. It'll be 9% precipitation, and the sunset is at 6:09 p.m. Tomorrow's forecast will be partly cloudy. It'll be 47, and the sunrise will be at 7:25 a.m. Morehead's 7-day forecast for Thursday, it'll be 37 and cloudy, the low being 19. Friday will be 30, partly cloudy, the low being 20. Saturday, the temperature will go up a little bit. It'll be 47 with some clouds and sunshine, and the low will be 36. Sunday, it'll be 46, cloudy skies, and the low will be 31. Monday, the temperature will go up even more. It'll be 55, but it'll still stay mainly cloudy, with the low being 42. And Tuesday, it'll reach a high of 60, but there'll be rain showers. So bring your rain jackets, your umbrellas. Don't forget those, especially for class. And low will be 35. And Wednesday, it'll be 40 and partly cloudy. That's all for weather. Now let's head on to sports with Monet.
Welcome to NewsCenter Sports. I'm Monet McLaughlin. Morehead State's rifle team won its first OVC rifle championship in university history when they competed at UT Martin. They competed against Murray State, who took second place, UT Martin, and Jacksonville State. Morehead State's rifle also came in second place in the air rifle competition. Many of the team also took home individual awards. Their next competition is February 22nd at Kentucky, which is the NCAA qualifier that counts towards the NCAA berth. NBA star Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi were in a fatal helicopter crash January 26th while on the way to a basketball game at the Mamba Academy. 7 other people were also on board when the helicopter went down. The victims were all pronounced dead on the scene. The crash is still under investigation. Reporters say that the fog made it difficult for the pilot to maneuver the helicopter, causing the crash. A public memorial for Kobe, Gigi, and the 7 other lives that were lost will be held on February 24th at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. The Lady Eagles landed themselves in overtime during their last 2 games. On February 6th against SIUE, Morehead State went to overtime with 46 against 46, eventually coming back around to beat them 63-55. However, on February 8th, Morehead State found themselves in overtime again with Eastern Illinois, closing the game with a loss of 62-67. The Lady Eagles will be back in action tonight at the Johnson Arena. Morehead State University's beach volleyball team will be opening up their season against Principal College at Fort Wayne, Indiana. On February 28th through the 29th, the teams will play a series of 4 matches against Principal College and Stevenson University, Bryan and Stratton College, and Park University. Be sure to get out and root for your team. The men and women's track and field team competed at Marshall's Invitational this past weekend.
Morehead State's track and field teams traveled to Marshall University to compete in their indoor classic tournament. Head coach of men and women's track and field, Clay Dixon, talked about how the team prepared for the event.
Our program, I want to do really well at indoor OVC, but we're still building a lot of these people up. So we're doing a lot of base work, tempos, hills, long runs, and really that doesn't really help a whole lot right now for the middle distance people, but next year or later on this season or next year or the year after, they're going to be so much stronger. And that's kind of like the basis of the program, is we're trying to make them as strong as possible. And then those last 2 years, they're just, they're going. So that's right, kind of the idea right now. Overall, I think we had a positive turnout and everything. We had some pretty solid, especially like our middle distance people, our mile and 800 runners. I think we had some pretty solid performances there, and now it's just to start working more on that speed stuff as we get ready for OVC here in about 2 weeks. Start working more on that speed stuff here in the coming weeks, coming months, and with that, I think that's when you start seeing like some of those times dropping. But I think we got a pretty solid base, and pretty excited for this season.
This is Richard Burton for NewsCenter.
Stay tuned for more news after the break.
What are your strengths, weaknesses, any prior work experience?
Strengths, I'm really desperate and need this job. Weaknesses, I don't really have any that I know, but I've been told I'm an excellent juggler.
He should have gone to the suit bank.
Career Services, now located on the ground floor of the library, has free professional attire available in the suit bank. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4:30. Stop by and get the right attire to ace your next interview. Hope to see you soon.
Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I have always depended on the kindness of strangers.
Flu season is back, and according to the Kentucky Department for Public Health, between January 26th and February 1st, over 1,800 people have been infected in our state alone. Every week the number seems to be rising. In Lexington, after only 1 week, the number rose again, with now 43 more people being infected. In 2020 alone, Kentucky had 41 deaths due to the flu. Make sure everyone is staying healthy and washing your hands.
The death toll from the new coronavirus in China spikes to more than 1,000, and the number of confirmed cases has exceeded 40,000. In order to combat the coronavirus, the Chinese government has launched an app to help. The smartphone app, named the Close Contact Detector, aims to help people know whether they are at risk of catching the disease based on if they have been in close proximity with someone who has it. While it has brought up some privacy concerns, experts say those concerns are currently outweighed by public health benefits with what the World Health Organization has dubbed a global health emergency.
Morehead State Student Government Association will be hosting a dance marathon fundraising event February 21st from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. at the Recreation and Wellness Center. Money that is raised will go towards Eagle Essentials. They provide products and school supplies for no cost. The Eagle Emergency Loan Fund loans for students with financial barriers, and SHARE, Student Hardship Assistance Resource Emergency Fund. This event will cost $35.
The Student Government Association's Ethan Wells talks a little about what SGA is and what they do for the campus.
Re-elections are coming back up for Morehead State student government positions. Ethan Wells is here to tell us more.
All right, yeah, so the executive board election is coming up in the spring. This is for kind of the people that will be in charge. So the the positions that will be up are the president, the executive vice president, and then the vice president of administration, the vice president of finance, the vice president of public relations, and the vice president of campus involvement.
Ethan and all of SGA have worked really hard this semester.
We did a philanthropy project with the theater department here, and we did a social media campaign to raise, I think, $500 for wildlife relief in Australia from the wildfires. And then we also hosted a free sewing workshop that we would teach students how to sew for free on a Saturday. And then additionally, we made the items that they made went to benefit the Australian wildfire efforts. And then we've got a lot of other events coming up. The Rally for Higher Education in Frankfurt coming up on March the 3rd, right? And then that's going to be, we're just lobbying for a better increase to our higher education budgets so we see more benefits here at Morehead State. We've got Midnight in the Mountains. It's our upcoming dance marathon. All the proceeds are going to be donated to Eagle Essentials here to help the students in need, and we do plenty of more of these events of this caliber all the way through the year.
SGA is a student-led organization elected by other students to represent them. It is a great organization on campus to take part in, so don't forget to vote on April 6th or 7th. I'm Abby Stitt for NewsCenter.
Cage the Elephant, a Grammy Award-winning Kentucky band from Bowling Green, will be headlining this year's Forecastle Festival at Waterfront Park in Louisville. It is a 3-day event, and the main acts are Jack Johnson, Cage the Elephant, and the 1975. This is the 18th year for the festival, and it's scheduled for July 17th through the 19th. Sales for tickets started on Wednesday, February 12th. Like they should have learned.
Yo, why you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in the room and boom, chicks. That's what I'm talking about.
Saturday, February 8th, the 5th annual Chili Wars was held at the Moorhead Conference Center. The first place winner picked by the judges was Big Woody's Chili. Runner-up was Rise and Roll Brick Oven Pizza and Paul Wiseman. When it came to judges' choice of side, the Citizens Bank took first place, and coming in second was Edge and Moorhead Pediatric Dentistry. The Chili Wars is held as a fundraiser that raised $29,000 for God's Pantry and will supply financially troubled families with food.
Many art students have put their work on display for this semester's art exhibition. NewsCenter's Jacelyn Hall gives more information on this event.
The annual sophomore art exhibit opened February 5th at the Golden Yang Art Gallery. The event was labeled Works in Progress to show the student artwork this semester. The gallery is open to the public and 22 students have their work on display. The sophomore art exhibit will be up until February 19th. For more information, contact Melissa Youngbloth at myoungbloth@moorheadstate.edu. For NewsCenter, I'm Jacelyn Hall.
Kentucky Kingdom is an amusement and water park in Louisville. The company is looking to hire 1,400 new people in all different types of work. Jobs include ride operators, lifeguards, technicians, and more. Some positions require you to be at least 16 years old and others at least 18. You can even catch Kentucky Kingdom on an episode of Undercover Boss. To apply, go to the Kentucky Kingdom website at KentuckyKingdom.com.
Vice President of Moorhead State Campus Involvement, Andrew Sexton, is hosting a talent show at the ADUC building on Friday, March 6th at 6 p.m. Students will have a chance to win prizes from first to third place. First place winner will receive $300, for second place $200, and third place $100. Students who are interested in participating have to send a video of their act to Sexton in order to receive further details. For more information about the talent show, contact Andrew Sexton at atsexton@moorheadstate.edu. That's all the news we have for you this week.
Tune in next week for your weekly news update.